Hey, you wanna know how to make waffles? Come on.
No,
So, you know, this episode of Cribs, I'm Rashad Bailey, this is my house. You know, it's where all the magic happens. You know, the boom boom room. You know. I've been an entrepreneur my whole life. So this is dinner at the movie. You know, from when I was in second, third grade, cutting hair, selling juices, anything, you know, to candy. Dinner and a movie is a reflection of Rashad Bailey. I'm young, I'm hip, I'm bougie, I'm all about taste. When you get in here, it checks all the boxes. It's fun, the food is quick, it's easy, it feels good, the music, the lights, it's very colorful. We're always having a birthday party. We are the Black Chuck E. Cheese of Chicago for adults. And you know, you're in bed by 12, because we ain't staying open late. It's a white residential neighborhood. $1 million residential white neighborhood. Look how nice that house is, that new brick. They own all that. Talk about it. I want to do this with my family. Live in $1 million neighborhood and ride bikes. So, maybe it won't happen for me, but it'll happen for my children. What is it, sacrificing for your last name? You know, talk about starting your family out, you know, own a home outright. You know, 2-3 million. It's pretty cool. When I was in college, I knew I was gonna be earning away on my own. When I switched over to economics, it was more so, do you want to work on Wall Street or any of that type of stuff? And I said, well, no, I want to be a small business guy. That slow grind, I'm about that. I'm a one-man army. So, you know, you got to be successful in harsh environments, places where you're not wanted. Not getting any support from the neighborhood. Okay. They see the business, they see we're open. They're not coming in. They come by and say stuff to me, mean things. They, meaning the white people in the neighborhood. Why don't you go home? Why don't you go back where you came from? They'll call my voicemail and, you know, call us a bunch of savages. You know, all type of stuff. Even having a response can essentially risk my freedom and the people I take care of. So you just let it go. They view this place as dangerous because there's black people coming here. And in a 2-month span, we had the police called 126 times. Some of them would get out the car and say, hey, we got a call, but we don't see anything. So when they say it's a noise thing, I'm like, well, it's not a noise thing. Because the building is soundproof. So you're not gonna hear any music at its loudest outside. Sometimes people are just panicking. I see 5 or 6 black people walk into their cars in my $2 million home. I got a problem with it. I don't know, I mean, I'm not sure what they doing, right? Was this like a show of force? Right? All these police officers. Like for what? For what? You know, there's no, like, I guess, process to, like, stop a person from calling the police. And they just show up, because, you know, every time you think it's legitimate. We did have a shooting. The day we had a shooting, we called the police and said, hey, we need some help. That night, we had like 4 birthday parties in here. We were telling everybody they gotta go, they can't stay till 2 in the morning. We closed at 12. We're getting them out of here. And outside, people weren't really leaving.
They want me to come over there and talk to them.
I called the police. Some time went by. Within like 15 minutes, people started shooting. Nobody got shot. And I felt like somebody was just shooting in the air, trying to be, you know, macho. I thought it was crazy. I was like, I'm under attack. I called the police, they don't show up. You know, then they show up late. We probably got 40, 50 calls that night. Rightfully so. You've had a shooting and you got a family upstairs or across the street. 100%. I get it. I got a family too. I understand. And when they showed up, they could have just sent one car. They showed up with 30 minutes late. You know, I was upset about that. Then maybe an hour later, they came in and said, oh, we got to close you because you're a public nuisance and a safety risk and whatnot. And I said, well, to be a nuisance, it has to be some type of proof. But that's not the case. With this little law they have it set now, it's at the discretion of the commander to close a business once something happens. Of course, we were closed. Then they broke into the business.
Oh, here we go. Yo. Hey, we not doing that. That loud come on, man. Yeah. No. Yeah, that loud music, that ain't it. Yeah.
To hold me accountable for what people do, I mean, I can't lock anybody up and I can't stop people from speeding.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then they complain about the music outside.
Okay.
Yeah, they say I'm guilty.
Gotcha. Say less.
Yeah.
Okay, baby.
Yeah, we just want to let everybody know, hey, the next, all right.
It's a way in which they can keep the city segregated because you can be prejudiced with the businesses that you close based off of anything happening. We play black people music and we have black customers, and that's the problem. So anytime they see a black person walking to their car, they're gonna say that's gotta be a customer from Dinner and a Movie. Things will happen, that's why you have police. So putting this all on the business owner, we had the town hall already coming before the shooting. That was already gonna happen. And then we had our situation with the police where they wanted to talk about what we were gonna do differently to open back up. And that's when we gave them a security plan. That's why now we have surveillance. And so we have a police officer at the door at all times.
Oh, I was coming right for you. Yeah.
So we opened back up July the 8th. It was a 60-day probation.
I got to be out of here by 12 o'clock. So I got to get all the customers their food and get us out of here. It's gonna be a problem.
The probation doesn't allow me to open before 4:30, ever. And I can't be open past 12, ever.
They give you all these constraints, things that you can't do. Doesn't matter. You're gonna make it happen. I ain't got no other choice.
You know, and that's a tough constraint to put on a business. You know, because, I might have all type of creative ideas and I might want to be open for lunch, whatever. I'm not even given that option.
Yeah. I think that was the last order, so, all right. And everybody know they got about 10 minutes, but we're officially closed. Yeah. He bring y'all some boxes right now. Yeah.
Segregation in Chicago is a manner in which owners of property don't allow representation of different groups to have businesses.
All right, everybody, thank y'all for coming out. We're close. Everyone.
It starts with the landlords. There is always gonna be some person on the other end that I have to say, will you accept me as a tenant? Pick and choose. I had people tell me no, for no reason, just said no, I'm okay. You know, they don't like my look once they met me. So that discrimination, I can't go everywhere, regardless of how successful the business may be. And they don't like a young black man. A young black man is dangerous. If we own more things, we'll have more black products and services out there.
Yeah. Okay, we got, it's 11:55.
Okay.
Keep working hard and just keep your head down. It might work out. Hard work got me over here. How the f I get to Lincoln Park? That doesn't even make sense.
I just want a safe business. Nothing can stop me, because I'm hungry, and I believe in what I'm doing. Everyone wants to work a job, save their money, go on vacation, have a family. That's the American dream. That's not a black dream. That's the American dream.
Man. Hey, can you grab a garbage bag from out of there?
For my children, my family, I want them to look at Chicago and see endless opportunities.